I am looking casket ready like I was before. Everyone's rushing to buy it, and it's like you buy it and it doesn't live up to the hype. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diamond. I share content on lifestyle, health, wellness, beauty, and most importantly, skincare. So if you are interested in any of those things, do not hesitate, okay? Go ahead and subscribe. Today's video, I am testing the new makeup by Mario Surrealskin Awakening Concealer. All right, you know, I had to try this immediately, okay? Because I tried the Makeup by Mario's foundation when it first launched, and I had mixed emotions about it. It was like a love-hate foundation for me. Check it out after you watch this video. Check out that one. Based on how I feel about the Makeup by Mario foundation, I actually don't really have high hopes for the concealer. Yeah, I said it. I do not have high hopes for the concealer. I know everyone's hyping it up, but I don't have high hopes based on the color range itself. This concealer claims to be a brightening concealer, a corrective concealer, and it claims to be able to conceal the darkest under eye. It has caffeine in it to help depuff the under eyes and also help smooth the under eyes as well, and it claims to be self-setting. So we didn't use any powder today. Any powder. I am going to also do a wear test like in my last review for the Rihanna Fenty. I'm going to do a wear test with this and just see how this holds up and actually see if Mario is giving what he says he's giving. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have our Sephora bag here. Somebody recommended that I try the Denisa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Blurring Powder. My last review, the Fenty Blur Tint review, I tried the Patrick Star Primer and it was basura, bad, okay? Like it had my skin literally peeling off, not my skin, but the foundation. So someone recommended that I try this, so girl, I got it. And we're gonna see what she is giving if this box will open. Why is packaging always so hard to open? Okay, so I want to make sure I put this on right. This is very, very pretty packaging. Like this packaging is bomb. How to use: tap with fingers to smooth and blur areas. All right, so it has a spoon. This gonna be my first impressions. First time trying this. So it has this little spoon here. I don't even know how much to use. I'm just gonna use up until the mark of the spoon. You hear that thunder? Like it has been storming. Anyone else live somewhere where it has been storming like crazy? I'm about to put on this primer and totally forgot to put my hair back. Ooh. I got the shade 420. So for me, I think I'm between, I think the next size up was like 380, which is a super bright color. So if I wanted like a super brightening effect, I would have went with 360 or 380, whatever it was. But 420 seems like, you know, my everyday wear type shade. This concealer claims to be self-setting, so I am not going to set my under eye with any primer today. We're gonna see the full effect that it's giving, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do one side with a brush. So let me actually put the brush on the side. I'm gonna do a brush with, and then I'm gonna do the other side with a beauty blender, and we're gonna see how both blend out. So Mario recommended to not put this directly like straight under the eye. You have to put it a little bit under. So I'm just gonna put it in, yeah, I'm just gonna put it a little bit under my eye. This is how the wand looks. It has like a little, let me hold it straight. It's like tapered a little bit, and it's very thin. It's a very thin wand. Not much product goes on it, which I actually like. I don't like when concealer brushes gather a shit ton of product and then it's just a waste. So I like that not that much product goes on it. It goes on like any other concealer. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put it how I would put my regular concealer. I actually like this color match because listen, watch my Makeup by Mario review after this one. Finish watching this first, but watch that one. I was really disappointed with the color range and the color shades, and I still have the foundation. I was gonna take it back, but I end up liking it in some aspects, and I fix it with like my powder and everything. But like the color matches of the foundation are just so off when it comes to us melanated people. And this actually, I'm not mad at how this color looks, and I had that dark mark from messing with my skin, so it claims to cover the darkest of the dark. So we go see if that gets covered when I blend everything out. So I'm gonna use a brush on this side. See how you blend it out. Oh, okay. First impressions, this blends out oh my gosh. Okay. This blends out really nicely, like super nice. It says don't bring it up to the lash line, but it's like, bro, if I don't bring it up to the lash line, then I'm gonna have this like darkness under here. But I'm gonna bring it up as close to the lash line without bringing it all the way to the lash line. So I actually, this is color 420. Okay, so you see how this looks like it's like a little darker, like putting it on, like this is the color that the bottle is. But then when I blend it out on this side, it's a little like white. Am I tripping? Tell me if I'm tripping. But you know what? I'm just gonna trust the process. And my nose is sweating. Who else like starts sweating on their nose first? It's so irritating. Beauty blender. So beauty blender. Should I have went a shade darker? Like the darker shade. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, another thing with this, it doesn't have much shade, right? Like shade choices. It's a very limited shade range. Look at that. Like, it's like ashy. See, okay, you have to watch my last Makeup by Mario review because y'all, I am looking casket ready like I was before. You know what? I'm not. You know what? Let me finish. Let me finish. Listen, I spend my coin. I go to the store and I spend my coin so that you could figure out if you want to spend yours or not. And I'm telling you right now, if I got the shade lower than this, which is shade 460, I got 420, right? Yeah. So 460 is a shade under this. It would have been way too dark for me. Like, way too dark. It would have been like orange. So this, swatching this in Sephora, and that is why I should have bought both of them. I really should have bought both of them. Because Sephora's lighting, there's just something about the lighting in Sephora that just is not realistic. Because when I swatched both of them, this looked like my perfect under eye shade. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna do too much. I'm not even gonna do too much. All right, so it's, what side do I like better? I think I like the Beauty Blender side better than the brush side. The brush side on camera, it seems like the brush side is a little bit more pigmented and this is blended out more. But you know what? We're just gonna make it do what it do. We're just gonna make it do what it do. I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario foundation. This is the foundation that I tried in my last review. Like this, my sentiments for this foundation still rings true. This foundation is so beautiful. It blends out so nice and it just makes your skin look flawless. Like it really lives up to the name Surrealskin. But my qualm with this was that it looks really orange, and right now it's matching my skin tone now because I'm more tan than I was the first time I tried it. So the first time I tried it, my skin was a little bit lighter, so it just really didn't look right. But now I really am feeling this foundation. No. Okay. So how do we feel about it now that we have foundation on? Okay, I don't hate it. Okay, I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Yeah, those are my thoughts right now. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. There's so much makeup on the market and it's just so hard to figure out what to use, what to buy, what to not buy, what to stick with, what to not stick with. Something new is coming out every single freaking day and it's like everyone's rushing to buy it, and it's like you buy it and it doesn't live up to the hype. Oh wait, yeah. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna blend this side out with the sponge since I liked how the sponge looked better. Yeah, I like it blended out with a sponge. Like, tell me so far, like, what do you think? How are you feeling about this? Comment it down below. Okay, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it. So earlier I mentioned that it claimed to cover the darkest of the darkest dark marks. I had a dark mark here, and you tell me. Can you see it? Is it covered? I feel like it's covered. It's covered to you? It's kind of covered to me. Even though this is a thick concealer, it doesn't look heavy under the eye at all, which I like. And it blends out beautifully. Like, it blends out really nice. Now that it's been on my face for a little bit, I'm actually kind of liking it. But I don't want to speak too soon. I am going to finish the rest of my face off camera and I'll be right back. Thoughts so far. I did not put any powder under my eye because it's supposed to be self-setting. What I did was I just put on my contour, bronzer, and that was it for like this side of my face. But all the areas that I put the concealer, I did not put any powder over it. And what I'm noticing already so far is there's creasing under this eye specifically, and this is the eye that I use the brush on, and this is the eye that I use the sponge on, and I don't like that because this is supposed to be a limited crease or no crease concealer, and I put it on in the way as it was instructed to be put on. So there's that. I do like the fact that I don't have any powder on, but it looks like my under eyes have been powdered. Like, my under eyes are like blurred. Like, it has this like flawless, pretty powdered look to it that I'm I'm actually liking it. I don't hate it. I know earlier I was just like, what is going on? Like, why does this color look like that? But as it started to settle on my face, it looks better and better. And with everything, like everything coming together, me putting on the contour, the foundation, my powders on for my bronzer and everything, like everything coming together, it looks really good. And I actually don't mind the color. I really don't. Like it says that it covers the darkest of the dark circles or dark marks, and I could say that that statement is true. My under eyes are super bright without me actually correcting them, and I had like this dark mark. I forgot what part of my chin I had the dark mark on, but it really did cover it. Like, tell me if you could see that dark mark that I had here. It's like, it's covered without me having to color correct it, which also I really like. It really does look good right now, but we have to put it to the test. I'm going to go out and see how it wears in this hot ass, humid, muggy Florida heat, and we will be back just to see what she does. It's holding up. Outside of this eye, but it seems fine. Okay, this is how we're looking after. Again, this eye is messed up. Why are you looking at me?
What are you doing?
Minding my business, as you should. You should be doing the same thing I'm doing. Okay, you guys, I am home, back from my night out. As I was out, I put like little clips and glimpses of how my makeup looked throughout the night, as you saw. And right now, sitting in front of the camera, I am oily, but that's to be expected as the night goes on and in the humidity. I'm actually shooketh at how well it held up without being set with any powder. That's one. But two, this eye, and I'm going to bring you in so you could see, it creased. This is the first one that started to crease a lot, and then this one started to crease as well, but it's not terrible. It's not what I expected, but what I can say is I have better concealers. Yeah, I have concealers that I love, that I use all the time, that work just as good as this. I don't know if they will work without any powder, so I can't speak to that. But the way that this holds up without having any type of what is it? What word am I looking for? Any type of powder is immaculate. So if you are looking for like a simple makeup routine where you don't have to use that many products, maybe use a foundation, you use this, you contour real quick, and that's it, this would be the concealer for you. For me, I'm going to try this again just to see if I'm gonna keep it a part of my makeup routine. You tell me in the comments, because I don't know, on camera I feel like the same thoughts that I had about the foundation. It looks great on camera. Like, I really think this is just studio artist makeup. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon.